Well, give me 1 second here. Okay, awesome. So just so you know, I'm going to be going back and forth between Facebook Live and my Periscope view, but I'm so excited to have everybody here. Thank you for the hearts. I'm loving it. If you know somebody who could benefit from knowing the top 10 tips for really crafting an amazing like page on Facebook, I would love for you to share this scope. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing. It means so much to me. I appreciate it. How is everybody doing today? How are you guys doing? This is kind of trippy looking back and forth, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right, you're doing great. Amazing. Awesome. Cool. So for those of you who are inside of my Facebook group, the Success Alchemist Society, today is Tips and Tricks Tuesday. And during Tips and Tricks Tuesday, I really like to dive into different tips for your business, your life, etc. And it's an awesome time for all of you, the people in my community, to share your best tips and tricks as well inside of the feed. So if you're not already sharing your tips and tricks there, I would love for you to do so. And let's get down to it. So I am going to just open up my document that I have here. All right. Okay. So who here has a like page on Facebook? And how many of you love it? And how many of you, your relationship's a little bit complicated with it at the moment? I'd like to get a feel for what you guys are feeling about in terms of your like page and what your relationship is like with it. So I don't know about you, but a lot of the times, yes, it's just kind of there. Got it. So what's the reason for it just being kind of there, out of curiosity? I have like 40 followers and I have no clue what to do. LOL. All right, so this is gonna be perfect for you then. Awesome. So yeah, I think like pages, people, oh sorry, I'm reading like the status that I'm getting. It says people are tuning in. Awesome. So I think the important thing here is to realize that your Facebook like page is important. It's not going away. I think it gets a bad rap, and I think people say that, oh, Facebook like pages are stupid, or what can I even do with them? Karina says, I post to it, I have followers, but I end up sharing on my personal page. Okay, interesting, got it. So yeah, I think that it's just because we're not using it in the best way possible. And there's a way to really leverage your Facebook like page to get more customers, to really up the engagement and to establish yourself as an expert in your industry. So it's just, as with any relationship, it's about nurturing it. So I like to refer to your like page as, you know, let's just say your significant other for right now. So if you're neglecting it, if you're not paying attention to it, then it's probably not going to be the best relationship ever, and it's not going to want to give to you or provide for you. But if you're taking the time to really get to know it, to spend time with it, then it's going to do amazing things for you. The relationship is going to be awesome, and it's going to be happy. It's going to be hot and steamy, right? So my first tip for you is to add a call to action. So you can do this by clicking the button on the bottom right of your cover photo. So for those of you who are watching on Facebook Live, I'm going to be only showing my screen to those of you who are on Periscope right now. So you can definitely check out the replay to see what I'm talking about, but it's just a little bit too much switching both screens and holding both screens. So let me just X out of all these conversations that are posting out. Okay. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about here. You're seeing my phone. All right, so when I say call to action, this is what I'm talking about. There's a sign up button that's going to be right below on your cover page. Love your page, Lexi. Thank you, I appreciate that. So if you were to click sign up, it's going to take people to my Cast Your Dream Biz spell book, so people can opt in. So it's adding a call to action so people can actually go somewhere and subscribe and get on my list so I can continue to nurture the relationship. Cool? So the next one is create an engaging cover photo. So it's really important that your cover photo is aesthetically pleasing, that it's pretty, that it is consistent and the branding is on point. But you're gonna get bonus points too if you make the cover photo interact with the sign up button in some way, or you add a call to action inside of there. Hello, how's it going? I love when people say hi and tune in. Okay, so let me show you an example of what I mean there. Ready? As you can see on my cover photo, it says it's interactive. It's saying like I have a challenge, and it's saying when the dates are, and then if you, again, this already happened, so I actually have to update it to my latest challenge. But if you click on the image, you're then taken to this page where there's a link for people to sign up for it. And then it also just has some more information and again, a call to action to sign up. Like I said, number one is having a call to action. Number two is making your Facebook cover photo really engaging and not only just aesthetically pleasing, but actually interactive. So when they click on it, they can click to sign up somewhere. Again, this is because you really want to make sure that once these people leave your like page, they're going to be able to communicate with you even further by joining your list. All right, number three is make the most of what your mama or Facebook gave you. So you really want to use the description areas of your profile. So this is your profile picture. You want to use that. You want to use the cover page to add links. You want to really use the description area, the about area. You really want to fill it in and make it feel full. So again, I can show you what I mean by this. So when I go over to my Facebook page, oh, come on. So it's filling in the about section. It has my my website. The apps are filled up, so if people want to sign up for my newsletter list, they can click over to my Instagram. So that basically I'm just filling out the information. And if you were to click about, you can read more about that, what I help people do. And then again here, just saying, do you desire to be a part of a community? If so, come join the Success Alchemist Society. So I'm just providing information for people to... All right. So again, for those of you who are joining me on Facebook Live over here, I'm showing my actual computer screen on Periscope, not on Facebook Live, but you can still get a really good idea for it. And also I will be posting my Periscope video afterwards. I have a blog post all on this, so I will put the link in the Facebook Live post at the end of this, so you can hop on over to that. And for those of you who are here on Periscope, if you go over to my like page, again, I will be posting the link to my blog post with the replay of this, so you can check it out as well in case you miss anything. And it clearly is going to lay out all the steps for you, so you can have it written out, so that will be helpful. Okay, so the next one is pin it to win it. So this is maximizing your pinned post to drive traffic somewhere productive. So again, like with this like page, most of the time people aren't just gonna sit on your like page and hang out there all the time. That's why you wanna drive them somewhere else. So as you can see, I have a pinned post on my timeline and I'm really utilizing it. So let me show. So you can see that this is the pinned post and it's just welcoming them. It's saying, you know, I'm so excited you're here. I have 3 amazing resources that are free and I know are going to help you make some serious magic inside of your business. So I have a really pretty graphic that explains what these 3 resources are, and I have the links to them. So one is my Success Alchemist Society, because that's where I engage my community. That's where we all hang out. That's where I help people out. So I want them to go there and hang out with me even further. I have a link to my Cast Your Dream Biz spell book, and this is an opt-in, so they're getting on my list. And then I also have a link to my Instagram, so they can come hang out with me there. If this was done in November, if I were to do it now, I'd probably make the third link a link to sign up for my Snapchats, because I think Snapchat is so incredible and it really allows for an authentic behind the scenes feel. So loving Snapchat over Instagram these days, but that's okay. It's still driving people somewhere. All right. This side. All right. My next tip for you guys is hook up IFTT. So if you don't know what that is, it's if this then that. And it's an awesome platform, so you can take content from your Instagram and you can publish it onto your page. So you can say, like, if I post something on Facebook, make sure that it publishes to my business page account. Now, the reason you can publish things right to your Facebook account, it depends what's hooked up on Instagram, but you can only publish to one place. So if I were to hit publish to Facebook on Instagram, it goes to my personal page. When you use if this then that, you're able to post it to your business page as well, or wherever. There's really cool formulas on there, so just take a look at that because that's super powerful. Number 6 is scheduled posts. So you can schedule posts inside of your business page to make sure that it's updated on a regular basis. And this is going to drive people to your Facebook group, to your Instagram, to Periscope, or to your blog. It can drive people to even more content, but you're also leveraging your time, so you're not just sitting on there every day and coming up with new posts. You can schedule everything and clearly see what you have laid out. So let's just say you have a theme of the month. Well, perfect. Then all of your posts can be clearly laid out and you can see everything, and it will be set to run in a really powerful way. If you guys are getting value out of this, I'd love for you to tap the screen, give me some hearts, share it with some people. That would mean the world to me. Yay, beautiful. Dazzle's here. Dazzle loves to eat the hearts on Periscope. Nom, 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 nom. She doesn't have anything to eat on Facebook Live though, so she's not as big of a fan, but I like Facebook Live too. All right, so then number 7 is to celebrate the milestones. So there's something called milestones on your Facebook page, and this is a fun way for people to just read more about you and your business. So you can set a milestone for like the day that you launched, or the day that your program came out, or the day that you hit 5K followers. Whatever it is, there's different ways to hit milestones, and it's a fun way to celebrate and just share your celebrations with your community. So let's see. The next one is mix it up. So it's really important that you have variety on your page and you mix it up with videos, pictures, text, etc. Usually photos are more, people engage more with that than just regular text, but video is hot. It is on fire right now. So if you can leverage video, do it. Especially live stream video blows it out of the water. Of course, when you share something from Periscope or YouTube, it's probably not going to get as big of a reach as if you do Facebook Live, because Facebook sets up an algorithm that is set to drive traffic to live broadcasts. So keep that in mind. Like, live broadcasts are gold. But you want to just like mix it up and have it be interesting too, because variety is nice. And also they're going to be added to your sidebars. So on the side, I'll show you guys on Periscope over here, you're going to be able to see the different pictures that are popping up, the videos, and be able to click on them. So it's just nice. And if I were to have any events, those would be there. Posts from people. Oh, trippy. That's me live. That's crazy. But yeah, so you get the idea. All right, so let's go back to the tips. So tip number 9 is to stay social. So when people engage with your content on your page, and it's like, oh my God, it's just so ridiculous how people don't respond sometimes. I am not always responding right away because I'm not sitting on Facebook all day long, but I am always engaging and responding to people because it's so important to have that engagement, that conversation with your people so they feel important, they feel cared for. That's huge, and that's something I see people missing out on. And if it's not you responding, then get a team member to respond, because it's really important that your people are feeling nurtured. And social media, again, it's about being social. It's not necessarily about blasting your message. It's about engaging. So make sure you remember that. Then number 10 is to track it. So what gets measured grows. So it's really important that you're tracking your analytics, you're tracking your stats, and there's a tab on Facebook called the Insights tab. So you can check out your insights on there, and it's gonna show you what people are engaging with the most, so you know what to create more of. So if you're talking about a specific topic, let's just say you're talking about astrology and you didn't think it was gonna be popular, but everybody's engaging with your astrology posts. Well, you should probably create more of those, because that's what your people want. On the flip side, let's just say you're talking a lot about sales and it's getting no engagement. Well, maybe your people aren't that interested in sales. Maybe they are, maybe you're not presenting it the right way, but the Insights tab and tracking your analytics is going to give you a good feel for what is working versus what might not be working. So those are just a few tips. I'll run through them again. 1, add a call to action. 2, create an engaging cover photo. 3, make the most of what your mama or Facebook gave you. 4, pin it to win it. 5, hook up IFTT. 6, schedule posts. 7, celebrate the milestones. 8, mix it up. 9, stay social. And 10, track it. Got it? Cool. So I would love to hear from those of you who have joined live what your biggest takeaways were from this. And thank you for the hearts. I really, really appreciate it. What did you learn that maybe you didn't know beforehand, or what are you really excited to implement? And for those of you who are on Facebook Live, I see you. So I'd love to hear what you guys think as well and what your insights or takeaways were. And if you have any questions about the Facebook like page, I'm more than happy to answer. So let me know what I can answer for you. I'll give you a couple seconds. And like I said, all of your tips were great. Well, thank you. Did you have a favorite, or is there one that you're really excited to implement? And again, you don't have to go and implement all of these right away. You can do like one every day or one every week, whatever feels right for you. But I think that it's really important that you are treating this Facebook like page with more love and more care. Number 2, make a great cover photo. Awesome. So that's great. When are you planning on implementing that by? Because you can't just talk about it, you got to take action. So setting up a plan, creating the time to really work on your cover photo and make it engaging and interactive is important. All right, so after this, I'm going to post the link on my like page. If you go to facebook.com/findcloud9, ready? If you go there, you'll see the live video, and I'm gonna put in the link. Check out my blog post on this, and this is where the Periscope replay is gonna be, and where you're gonna get the written out version of all this to check back in on. So hopefully that will be helpful for you guys. Anything else that I can answer for you before I hop off and go speak with my client? I have 10 minutes, so if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer. Just let me know. People are being a little shy today. And also, maybe this is not the best time to Periscope. I don't know. I usually Periscope around 5, and that seems like a hot time. All right. Well, if you do not have any questions, no problem. Be sure to head over to my like page to check out the link for the replay of all of this and to get the blog post that explains in writing all of these steps so you can actually have a checklist to take action on and implement. So for anyone who's watching right now, my challenge right now is to, by the end of today, do one thing to go and boost your like page, to give it some love, to give it some care and attention. It can be one of the things that we discussed, or it can be something that you come up with on your own. And I would love for you to message me and share what it is that you decided to implement. So you can message me on Facebook, you can shoot me an email, alexi@alexidangelo.com. I just love to see how you are implementing these strategies and taking things to the next level. So please share with me. I love hearing from you. And you can catch me again tomorrow. I will be live, not sure what time yet, but for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing this on a daily basis, except for weekends. So I will see you all here tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining.